All right, so we're gonna hit the A diagram process again. So we've already gone through presentation, we've already quoted everything. We're going to explain the application process and have the client fully understand what's happening as we move forward once we submit the application. So hey, Dwayne, I'm gonna draw a picture for us really quick. Um, it's gonna look sort of silly, right? But you've applied for things in the past, am I right? Like a job or a school or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you applied, did they have to accept you? Look at my head.
No.
No, of course not, right? Because it's just an application. Well, Dwayne, that's all we're doing here, right? So when we apply, our clients are actually going to get somewhere between 30 and 90 days of conditional coverage for the first draft of the payment and the application.
Okay.
So, right, A for application, and this is going to be time, right? So right now it's July, August, and then September. So those are like the next upcoming 60 to 90 days. I mean, God bless. We could actually throw October on here as well. So for your application, right? So we've got a $500,000 in coverage and we've got the kids on here as well. Dwayne, when we say conditional coverage, what I mean is like, God forbid something happens during underwriting. I'm sending Hannah a check for a 500,000. I'm keeping this, and the kids have paid up life insurance until they turn 25. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. So right now it's the middle of the month. We're going to schedule your medical exam for sometime in the next couple of weeks, right? It's going to take probably another week or so for those results to go into underwriting. So your policy is most likely going to issue somewhere around the end of August. Okay.
Okay. So even prior to the policy being issued, there's still conditional coverage present.
That's the whole point of it being called conditional coverage. Yes.
Okay.
That's why, like, God forbid something happened, even before the policy issued, I would send Hannah a check for a 500,000 and I would keep this.
Okay.
Primerica would. I'm obviously not sending it, right? But that's conditional coverage. And so there's only really a couple of outcomes that could happen. I mean, when you applied for that job before, they didn't have to accept you, right?
No.
Look at my head, right? Well, guess what? We don't either, right? So it's an application. So God forbid we decline you for some reason, Dwayne. We're going to send you a letter with your check, full refund. Every penny's coming back, and we're going to tell you why. I mean, so you can see how there's really no risk, right?
Right.
How there's no risk. It's just an application. But I mean, you're healthy, right? You're healthy and you're pretty young. So most likely what's going to happen, Dwayne, is you're going to get approved, right? And so when you get approved, this policy issues. This money, this $100 has been in like an escrow account. Like, you know, anybody that owns a home or if you ever own a home, you understand what escrow means. It's like in a holding.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's in holding. So when that policy issues, Dwayne, this money's going to leave holding and pay your policy. And it pays it forward into the next billing cycle, right? So you don't make another payment in August. Your policy issues. Now you're paid into the next month. Depending on when this actually happens, Dwayne, your first actual like monthly draft may not be out here until October, but you'll
Okay.
be covered the entire time. Does that make sense?
Yep.
That's pretty, I mean, that's a pretty good deal, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're covered the entire time, but just for that first one. Well, here's the other thing too, right? If you come back healthier, well, you're also going to get a letter in the mail with a refund. If you come back better than this, it's going to send you a refund, right? I have no idea what that will look like. That's why we have to submit the application and let underwriting do their job. Is that fair?
For sure.
Yeah, but if it ever came back cheaper, would you ever be mad at me?
No.
Of course not, right? So remember, Dwayne, inside your policy too, we've got the terminal illness benefit. Do you remember that?
Hmm.
Like God forbid something happens and you find out you got 6 months to live. You've got waiver of premium on here. So you've got like the living benefit and the disability stuff. Dwayne, that means you can access 70% of your policy in cash. God forbid you get some really bad news, right? Like Dwayne, if you found out you had like stage 11 cancer and you got 6 months to live right now, can you access $350,000 in cash?
No. But I do have a question about that.
But now, well, now you can. Does
Right.
that, so do you see why this is like continuing the restack value?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your question?
The question is, what if the doctor diagnoses somebody with a terminal illness and they're eligible to get that money, but they outlive the time the doctor said, or some by some miraculous thing that they don't die?
It doesn't matter. They can still access the money. If they had a terminal diagnosis, they can take that 350,000 and go to like the whatever the cancer institute is in Arizona and get some like experimental medical treatment. They can do whatever the hell they want with the money. It's their money.
I got you.
We had an agent, I think 14 years ago, did that exact thing. She took 350 grand, went to some cancer institute in Arizona. She's alive today and she's still an agent.
Wow. Now I do remember. I think you told me that before.
Yeah. So I know this kind of looks like a bad football play. I mean, does this application process make sense though?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, what I want to do is just apply today and see how it comes back. Sound good?
Yeah.
Perfect. Who do you want your beneficiary to be?
Hannah.
Awesome. That's what I figured. I'm going to bring that up. We'll get this thing going for you. Take like 15 minutes.
Sounds good.
Do you see why the A diagram is so important?
Yes.